Right, in this video, I want to talk about something that's extremely important, and it's copywriting. This is a course about traffic, and a lot of people that are just starting out in internet marketing, and even some more advanced marketers, they think that they have a traffic problem, and traffic is rarely ever going to be your issue because there's always someone that's willing to sell you traffic. There's all different kinds of traffic sources out there, so that's never going to be a problem. What you're going to most likely face is a conversion problem, meaning your sales copy, it doesn't convert visitors into leads, it doesn't convert those leads into sales, and so your campaigns are just not going to be profitable based on your copy, based on your message. And so you really need to refine that. You really need to get good at copywriting if you want to be a successful marketer, because again, traffic is everywhere. Anybody can create an offer, but a lot of people say, if you have the offer or you don't have traffic, nobody's going to find you. Sure, but if you have a great offer, you have the right traffic, but you have a sucky offer or a sucky sales message, then yeah, you're going to get like 1% of people that are going to buy it, but it could have been 5, 10, 20%, so learning to, and I'm not saying you have to become a copywriting master, but just learning a few tips and tricks is going to dramatically increase your profit in your business. And so I want to share with you a couple different resources, and there's going to be more resources that I'm going to list in this, in the resources or copywriting section of this course. But I just want to share a couple with you in this video, but I'm going to list a couple more links in the resources section. But these are a couple of resources you can check out that can help you improve your copy. And I'm more focused on, helping you improve your copy quickly, because I understand you're probably not really, interested in putting in the time and becoming a master at copy. Now, the more that you do, the more results you see. You may get more and more interested in copywriting conversion, but you're probably more focused on your product or your service, and I get that. So the first resource is a free resource. It's called the Gary Halbert letter. Gary Halbert was one of the greatest copywriters of the 20th century, and he has all those letters. His kids uploaded his letters here on this archive. If you visit this website, you can check them all out. And the best use of these letters is to go through, read them, and then print them out, and then write them all by hand. That's the fastest, the best way to really, have this stuff just sink into your head and make you become a better copywriter, basically by writing. I know it doesn't, it sounds too easy, and you probably want like a push button, template or something like that, but that is what all the other great copywriters have done, and that's why they're great, because they've actually taken the time to sit down and handwrite these letters, rewrite them, and then that starts, as you're writing them, you start to develop a flow and a structure of your own writing, and you're going to obviously have your own writing style and unique style, but you can borrow a lot of the elements that these master copywriters use. So this is a free resource for people that are want something for not a lot of investment other than your time. This is a massive valuable resource for copywriting. Another solution kind of along the same lines is called Copy Hour. So the first one was Gary Halbert letters, just his letters. Copy Hour is basically kind of a mixture of what I just shared plus a little bit of that push button element. So you're still going to be having assignments and writing effective sales copy by hand, but it's going to deliver it to you in a daily email assignment. So you have one assignment every day, and you've got a couple different levels here if you want to do the 90-day, 182 assignment day, or this one every single day of the year. This is going to be good enough for most people. If you want to really take your skills to the next level and just have a little bit more resources at your disposal, and examples of copywriting, then you can sign up for this. It's not a lot more, it's only like $50 more, and if you're gonna, this one's obviously just to get you to sign up for this because they're the same price, but for beginner, $137, it's going to be this is, I believe, is going to be the fastest way for you to go from like, I don't know anything about copywriting, to knowing enough to be dangerous with your sales copies, And if you want to take things further than that, you can definitely do it, but I think that's going to be good enough for most marketers or most people that are just trying to make a couple $1,000 online each month. That's my top resource there. And then another resource is by Dan Kennedy. He's a very well-known living copywriter. He's got a book called The Ultimate Sales Letter, and just kind of lays out a structure and a format in this book for writing effective sales copy. So books are great things. A lot of people, a lot of the smartest people in the world read books every single day, every single month. And I know that's not popular these days with all this digital stuff, but books, there's a lot of valuable information inside of books, and they're very inexpensive. So I highly recommend checking this out. It's only like $13. Copy Hackers, this is another website. It's got a bunch of guides that you can buy, and they're all good. I've been through all of them. So it's a very good resource for learning how to write copy. They've got a lot of great blog posts as well. And then a community, if you want some kind of feedback so you're not just out there on your own, then I recommend this community called Copy Chief. It's by Kevin Rogers, who is a master copywriter. He's also got a podcast here, but it's a very inexpensive membership that you can throw up your copy. If you're working on a sales page or a sales hook, then you can toss around the idea with the community, get feedback there, and it's going to be a great resource for you. So those are a couple of copywriting resources that I recommend you check out. And again, I'm more focused on you getting from zero to a proficient copywriter in the least amount of time. This isn't a copywriting course. I don't expect you to have a great degree of interest in copywriting, but it is the most effective skill that you can learn as a marketer, as a salesperson. And everything else, once you master this, it just becomes a lot easier, because again, traffic is everywhere. It's very abundant, and you can come up with products all day, but you got to know how to sell them in order to make money. So these are a couple of resources that I highly recommend you check out, that are going to drastically improve your effectiveness with writing effective sales copy.